Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Force here, and today we'll be going over the basics of Guns and Robots. This is an arena-based third-person shooter that features customizable robots and destructible environments. The game is being developed by Masthead Studios, the same team that made Earthrise, an MMORPG set in a post-apocalyptic world, and that game was met with terrible reviews for being buggy, unfun to play, and just all around uninventive and uninteresting. But we'll be checking out their newest game once again, Guns and Robots. And, well, I don't know what to say. This game is... Alright, well, before we go into my opinion, why don't we just take a look at the basics of the gameplay. So, the game involves driving your robot and shooting with left and right mouse button. What else? Oh no, that's it. That is literally all you do in this game. You drive around with WASD, and then you shoot with left and right mouse button. And that's it. That's what the gameplay is. There's no perk system, there's nothing else to consider or think about. The only other thing that there really is, let me make an amend to that, I can destroy pumpkins. The only other thing that there is the robots are divided into three parts: the head, the body, and basically the wheels, and you can shoot those out individually. So if you take out the wheels, an enemy robot will stop moving. If you take off their head, I believe the player loses control, or it's not as easy to control their robot, something like that. So that's the only real thought process that goes into playing this game. Otherwise, it is incredibly straightforward and simplistic, and there's really not much to it. And, well, that's about it. This is not a fun game. It's not a good-looking game. I'm playing on the max settings right now in terms of the visuals, and it's also, the worst of all, basically pay to win, and I'm going to explain that to you right now. You're going to notice for this match here, I got 47 credits. I also got 70 experience, and I think that shows your accuracy. I want you to keep that 47 number in mind. So for a single game, which the games take 5 minutes. They're 5 minutes in length. They can end sooner, of course, if you eliminate the opposing team. But for argument's sake, let's say that an average game is 5 minutes long. Now, in an average game, you also get anywhere between 20 and 50 credits. I think it's dependent on damage or kills, things like that. But on the high end, it's typically been about 50 credits that I get for a game. So in a single game of 5 minutes in length, you get 50 credits. The store, which allows you to purchase credits, you're going to notice those are my total credits right there, $3.92. You can also buy credits. For $5, you can buy 80,000 credits. 80,000. Let me tell you why this is important. So, to get 50 credits in game, I have to spend 5 minutes. And to get the 80,000 equivalent at 50 credits a game, I'd have to play 1,600 games. That is 1,600 games of Guns and Robots with very simplistic gameplay that involves moving a robot and shooting a head, chest piece, or wheels. No other systems in the game to think about or consider. I guess for line of sighting, that's the only other thing. I'd have to play 1,600 games to get the 80,000 credits worth $5. Now, with those games being 5 minutes in length, that is 8,000 minutes or 133 hours. So it's either spend $5 to get 80,000 credits or play for 133 hours. Play this game for 133 hours. And let me show you too here. I'm gonna hop into the shop. So these are the credits I can, like, for example, just go to weapons. There's different parts. There's the chassis, there are the bodies, and then there are the weapons. There's also helms and hats that you can get. Obviously, those are just vanity, though, nothing special from that. So let's sort by a price here. The higher end weapons costing 210,000 credits. Could you imagine how long you'd have to play to get 210,000 credits? So they completely are trying to funnel people to spend money. So for $5, I can basically buy these weapons. Now these weapons right here, let's take a look at what this. That's a mod. This is a mod as well. This weapon right here for pretty much 80,000 credits is 35 damage. You want to know how much damage my weapon does? I can show you. These are the base weapons that you get for free, and they do 3 damage, 2.5 damage, 3 damage. So 3 damage for 133 hours, or you spend $5 and you get, what was that, 35 damage? I mean, come on, that is completely... Now again, you can spend the time, you can spend the 100+ hours to get this stuff, But who would do that? Who is gonna do that? That it doesn't make any sense. No one is going to do that. It's just ridiculous. It's so... It is technically just pay to accelerate the process, but it is an honesty pay to win because of the vast amount of time that you need to get even close to purchasing this stuff. To get that weapon that's 35 damage as opposed to the base weapons doing 3 damage, I have to play this game for 133 hours? That would be a stretch if this was a fun game. This is a boring game. It is boring. Now, the two people are Hide Me and Snowy. One is on my team, one's on the other team. They are both level 14. Take a look at how much more powerful they are. I'm assuming, I don't know this for a fact, but I'm assuming that they also purchased some weapons. This guy right here, he's got the lasers. Those cost, how many credits? The lasers were like 30,000 or so credits. 30,000 credits. Now remember, that's basically like about 50 hours of playtime. He is gonna wreck face. He's gonna do so much damage, and I've seen these players here with the lasers. There's the guy on the other team who's look at the damage I'm doing to him, and look at how fast he's gonna kill me. Look at the damage. Look at that. Look. Did you see that? Did you just? He like 2 hits. His lasers in like 2 hits. Look at that. He's got 3 lasers on one hand and then 1 laser on that other hand, and he killed me in like 2 hits with those lasers. This game is terrible. This game, you know, and I was going into this video and I'm thinking, all right, Masthead Studios, they made that MMO RPG, which was kind of bad. It had its issues. Maybe they've learned their lesson. Let me show you those lasers. Let me show you those dumbass lasers. So 29, basically 30,000, which is around like 40 hours of playtime to get the credits by playing necessary to get that thing. I'm gonna spend $5, I'm gonna get these lasers, and I'm gonna wreck face. And then I just roll over everybody that hasn't spent money and they don't have a chance. Again, it's technically pay to accelerate, but my god, is it pay to win. I do just want to show you for the sake of it. So you can build these robots, you've got all these different parts, you put them together. There's basically 3 different types. There's light, medium, and heavy, and you can mix and match those by putting them together and making the chassis and the bodies and the weapons and stuff. But why should I bother? Why should I bother with my 3 damage weapon when I can spend $5 and get like a 35 damage weapon and do what you just saw happen? Just blow someone's face up. It's just unbelievable, and it's really unfathomable to me that developers are still doing this with their games. This is pay to win. If you're gonna have a shop system, vanity items, hats, that's great. But to have such an acceleration, or to have it be so ridiculous, to have the high end and the low end there's such a discrepancy. Is it like 300%? It's so much better. These base weapons are complete and utter garbage compared to what you get by just spending $5. Let alone they also have packages up to spending $100, which gives you, I think it's 1,600,000 credits. I mean, just it's stupid. And to top it all off, to make the matters even worse. So I've got like different robots here that I've customized. Yeah, whatever. They've got different parts. It doesn't matter. You don't need to see that. This game is just bad. It is bad. You should avoid it at all cost. Hide Me and Snowy, both level 14, both as far as I'm assuming that they've spent money. I could be wrong, but my god, if they haven't, then that means they've played this game for like 100 hours. Poor saps. Do they not realize how many good free-to-play games there are out there? I mean, this is just it would even be, I would even not think so poorly of it were the gameplay actually in. But the gameplay is horrendous. This is not fun. This is so simple. Look at my stupid robot and his dumb tracks. And like these guys with their laser beams are, I'm gonna try to help my laser beam guy win. Oh, I'm not with the guy that has a laser beam. I don't even think I'm with the guy that even has a chance. Look at his laser beams. Watch how quickly he is going to destroy me. I'm hitting him. You know, okay. So you see what I mean? It's dumb. It is dumb. This game is dumb. It's bad. It's not fun. I am sorry, Masthead Studios. I was pulling for you. I was hoping. This is terrible design, boring and uninteresting gameplay. Graphics are horrendous. This is max settings to fantastic, as high as it can go. Looks like garbage. Avoid this game at all cost. Guns and robots, the basics of it are it's bad.